It's wash day and I don't have any laundry soap. So let's go ahead and make some laundry soap really quick. This process literally takes me maybe 5 minutes after my water is nice and warm. So I always start by getting the water in my kettle nice and hot. I don't really let it come to a boil. You don't need it to be like boiling hot. You just want it to be nice and warm so that it will allow the salt and the suds to like melt and really combine together. So this recipe I found from another YouTuber. I will put her information below because I don't know her name off the top of my head. So this recipe calls for 3 different ingredients. It's super simple. So you're just gonna pour your 6 cups of water into a large bowl. You want a bowl that's gonna hold at least 8 or so cups of water. I really wish they would have made the spout on these measuring cups a little bit wider because it'd be making a mess. I can't stand it. It's all good though. So yeah, you want a larger bowl because you want for it to hold all of the liquid that this recipe is gonna make. So like I said, 6 cups of water goes into your bowl. And then you want to make sure that you get kosher salt. You want for it to be coarse kosher salt because that helps in the cleaning process. So yeah, you're going to do 4 tablespoons of coarse kosher salt, and then you're just going to mix that up really well and make sure that the salt fully dissolves before you add your suds in. I have been using this recipe for years at this point, and I love it. It leaves our clothes feeling really clean and light. And I don't really know if people understand that until they use the laundry soap, but there's like a heaviness that stays left in the clothes when you use commercial or conventional laundry soaps. I don't know what it is. I don't know if it's like the chemicals or whatever it is. There's this heaviness that is left in the clothes with conventional laundry soap. And so this one, our clothes always feel really light and fresh and clean, like back in the day when you would wash your clothes and then hang them out to dry on the line. Yeah, it gives that. So we're going to measure out 2 1/4 cup of suds soap. This soap is biodegradable, so as we're cleaning our clothes, this is going to ensure that we're not releasing harmful toxins into our waterways, keeping things safe for the aquatic life and our drinking water and just the environment in general. So yeah, I like to scrape the cup out because this soap is a little bit thick, so sometimes you get remnants left off in there, and I want it all in this recipe. And then I just give things a nice mix and make sure everything is nice and combined. And then I got my laundry soap bottle. I had purchased a whole bunch of them bulk because I make laundry soap for my whole family. So I had just bought these bulk, but you can also find them at places like Hobby Lobby, Target, if you still shop in there, but who's doing that? Or you can just use like a ball canning jar. They make the really big 32-ounce canning jars that you can also use for this, or you can just use like an old laundry detergent bottle if that's all you have available. The goal is to live sustainably and to make our impact on the environment as little and as minimal as possible. So use what you have. You don't have to necessarily go out and buy anything unless you just are here for the aesthetic or you just need something. I like to use a funnel because it makes the process a lot easier and cleaner. I have what I call fragile hands. So holding heavier things tends to be challenging for me, and I shake quite a bit, so the funnel gives me some wiggle room so I'm not spilling and making a bunch of mess. But this recipe makes right about a half a gallon of laundry soap, and this will last me like a good little minute. So yeah, and I use 1/4 of a cup with each load. So if you guys try this out, let me know how it goes. If you have any questions, let me know. And until next time, keep it sustainable. Peace.